Hi everybody, it's very nice to see you again with another video. Today, in this video, I am going to talk about singular and plural nouns. Let's think about the definition for noun. A noun is a word that talks about a thing, person, idea, or an animal. That is the simplest way to introduce a noun. So, today we are going to talk about another category of nouns, that is singular and plural nouns. What is a singular noun? A singular noun indicates only one item. We talked about only one. That may be a tree, a boy, a student, a girl. We talked about only one thing. When a noun indicates only one, it is a singular noun. So when a noun indicates more than one, it is a plural noun. Plural noun is a word that indicates that there is more than one person, thing, place, or an idea. This is the simplest definition for singular and plural nouns. Before I move on to singular and plural nouns, I would like to talk about regular and irregular words. When we talk about nouns, we can divide them into two groups, regular nouns and irregular nouns. So countable nouns, especially the countable nouns, can be classified as regular nouns and irregular nouns. So regular nouns like tree, book, shoe, we can easily make them plural by adding s or es. If we take shoe, sho is shoe, then shoe is shoes. Book, book, book. We can add s, book is books. We can make it a plural noun. On the other hand, there are some nouns that we use os or eos to make it a plural. For example, if we take the word hero, hero, we can add es to that word and make it a plural noun. Let's look at the board. This is the singular noun column and this is the plural noun column. Let's look at this word, book, book. We can make it a plural noun by adding a s. Tree, trees. Ship, ships. These are the countable noun and these words belong to the regular word category. If we take the word echo, we can make it a plural by adding es. Echo, echoes. The doctor did an echo. The doctors did some echoes. Hero, heroes. Potato, potatoes. I found a potato on the floor. I found some potatoes on the floor. So what did we do? We add es to this word. We know that all these words end with o, and so we add es to these words. Echo, echoes. Hero, heroes. Potato, potatoes. Let's move on to the next step. We can add the plural morpheme s or es to these words. Let's look at the whiteboard. Now I'm going to talk about a special rule about singular and plural nouns. We can add the plural morpheme s or es to some of the nouns that we use in English language. So what does that means? For example, if we take the word flamingo, we can make the word flamingo a plural word by adding a s or es to that word. Let's talk about again. Flamingo, F-L-A-M-I-N-G-O, flamingo. We can make it a plural word by adding s to that word, F-L-A-M-I-N-G-O-S. Or we can add es to that word, F-L-A-M-I-N-G-O-E-S. So there are two ways that we can make that word flamingo a plural one. We can add s or we can add es. So let's look at the whiteboard again. The words like cargo, commando, buffalo, tornado. We can make these words plural by adding a s or es. For example, let's take the word cargo, C-A-R-G-O, cargo. We can make it a plural noun by adding s, C-A-R-G-O-S. Or we can make it a plural by adding es, C-A-R-G-O-E-S. Both nouns are correct. Commando, commandos. We can add es, commandos. Buffalo, buffaloes, buffaloes. We can add es to that word. So both words are correct. Tornado. Tornadoes are very common where I live. So I'm really scared of tornadoes. Tornado, we can make it a plural by adding s, tornadoes, and we can make it a plural by adding es. So both are correct. Tornado, tornadoes. So all of us think that learning about singular and plural nouns are very easy. But in reality, it is not that much easy because sometimes we have some tricky rules, tricky things to learn about singular and plural noun. So if someone tells you that you made a mistake by adding es to that word, after learning this lesson, you can tell, no, there are some words that we can add s or es to that word to make it a plural. You can give some examples. Think about a word like that. We talked about flamingos, we talked about commandos. Think about a volcano. The word volcano, we can make it a plural by adding s or by adding es to that word. Volcano, volcanoes, V-O-L-C-A-N-O-S, or we can make it another way, V-O-L-C-A-N-O-E-S. There are some criticisms made about this word mango, M-A-N-G-O, mango. Some people make it plural by M-A-N-G-O-S. On the other hand, some people make it plural by adding M-A-N-G-O-E-S. So there are some nouns, there are some words that one person will tell you that we can make mango a plural word by adding s, and there may be another group who tells you that we can make mango a plural word by adding es. For the best thing what I tell you is that we have two ways to make it plural. One is adding s and one is adding es. So there are some tricky words like that. Let's talk about the singular nouns that looks like plural. For example, the words like mathematics, politics, linguistics. Some nouns ending in s are singular, and we usually use a singular verb with those words because we have to maintain the subject verb agreement. So, right noun, the right verb. If it is a singular noun, we have to use a singular verb. If it is a plural noun, we have to use a plural verb. But in English language, there are some tricky words like this that we always get confused. Let's look at those words. Words like linguistic, mathematics, physics, economics, aerobics, politics. With these words, we use is because we have to maintain the subject-verb agreement. Linguistics is a good subject. Mathematics is an interesting subject. Physics is a hard subject. Economics is a popular subject. Aerobics is a good subject for young adults. Politics is a boring subject. Please look at the whiteboard for a few seconds. This category represents names of subjects, and those subjects ends with ICS. ICS. See, it's easy to remember. Linguistics, mathematics, physics, economics, aerobics, politics. All these subjects, these words end with ICS. When someone look at these words for the first time, they will think that they are plural words. No, they are singular words. We have to use is with these words. So please don't get confused. The singular nouns looks like plural. We talked about some subjects that ending with S. Actually, they end with ICS. At first, we think that they are plural, but they are singular words. There are two sets of other word groups like that. One is some names of games, and the other one is some diseases. Let's look at the board. So the words like checkers, billiards, darts, dominoes, gymnastics, they all are names of some games. These words end with S. So most of the children will think that they are plural. They are not plural words, they are singular words. We talked about like checkers is a popular game among children. Billiards is a famous game in England. So we always use is with these words to maintain the subject-verb agreement. So some diseases like mumps, measles, they also end with S. Mumps, measles. At first, children will think that they are plural. No, they are not plural words. They are singular words, and it goes with is. Mumps is a very contagious disease. Measles is a painful disease. So this is really important to keep these things in your mind. All the words ending with S do not fall into the category of plural. Sometimes they belongs to the category of plural singular nouns. For example, names of some subjects, games, diseases, some names of diseases, they all fall into singular word category, and it follows the verb is. Okay, so this is another tricky part of singular and plural nouns. Let's move on to the other section. Let's look at these two examples. Statistics is not an easy subject. So we know subjects ending with S, statistics, and we use the singular verb with that. Statistics is not an easy subject. But there are some places that we use statistics as a plural word. Actually, here statistics is a subject, and in this sentence, the statistics is not a subject. It is that's something we consider. The statistics on education are very important. Statistics on what? Education. Statistics on education are very important. Here we use the plural verb are with the word statistics. So it is another exemption of the word statistics. Here statistics is a subject. Here statistics we take it as another area of getting information. So here it is not considered as a subject. So let's take the word news. So when we take the word news, do you think it's a plural word or a singular word? I will give you few seconds. So when we take the word news, this is always a plural word. This is always a plural word. So news, if you see news anywhere, it is a plural word. News are, not news is. So please keep these rules in your mind. Let's move on to the other stage. Let's talk about plural nouns. We talked about very first that we can add s to make a plural noun, or we can add es to a word to make it plural. For example, like regular nouns like book, we can add s and we can make it books. Book, books. Tree, trees. So let's take this word. Think about the word radio. R-A-D-I-O. How can you make it a plural word or a plural noun? Yes, I know you got the answer. R-A-D-I-O-S. Let's take this word, studio. S-T-U-D-I-O. Yes, we add S to make it a plural. S-T-U-D-I-O-S. Studios. Let's take the word kilo. K-I-L-L-O. How can you make it a plural word? By adding S. Yes, you are right. K-I-L-L-O-S. Let's take the word photo. P-H-O-T-O. How can you make it a plural word? P-H-O-T-O-S. Piano. P-I-A-N-O. How can you make it a plural word? Yes, by adding an S. P-I-A-N-O-S. Pianos. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, I will give you the word. You can make it a plural word. Radio. Radios. You just add S. Studio. S-T-U-D-I-O-S. Yes, you add a S to the end of the word. Kilo. K-I-L-L-O-S. Yes, good job. You add a S. Photo. P-H-O-T-O-S. You made a plural word. Piano. P-I-A-N-O-S. So what you did here, you know that these words end with the letter O, but you add S to that word to make it a plural word. Sometimes there are plural nouns that does not seem plural. So we find some plural nouns or plural words that does not seem plural. Why do I say like that? Let's look at the whiteboard. Okay, the words like scissors, binoculars, headphones, jeans, shorts, pajamas, pants. And we use are with those words. Why do we use are instead of is? I will give you few seconds to think about that. Okay, I told you earlier they are plural words, but they do not look like plural words. Why? I have a pair of scissors in my hand. So when you first look at this item, when you first say this one, you think it is as a singular word because we have only one item. Okay? Glasses. Headphones. So, headphones, scissors, glasses. We always consider them as plural nouns. Why? Let's take the scissors. You are right. We have only one scissor. But see, the scissor has two linking parts. It has two parts to it. That's why we use are with the word scissors. Scissors are very sharp. So let's take the headphones. As a whole, it is a one unit, but it has two parts, two linking parts to it. So headphones are very useful to online learners. Glasses. Actually, it is only one, but it has two parts, two linking parts to it. So maybe sunglasses are, glasses are. So we use are with these words. So let's practice them again. Scissors are, binoculars are, headphones are, jeans, it has two legs, jeans are, shorts are, pajamas are, pants are. So when you use these words in a sentence, please don't get confused. Please think about them, because it has two parts, linking parts to these words. So we always consider them as plural, and please use the verb are with them. Scissors are. But there is another exception for that. Let's talk about it now. Please look at this sentence. The jeans are too tight. The jeans are too tight. A jean has two legs, two linking parts to it. So we consider jeans as a plural word, and the jeans are too tight. Now look at the second example. This pair of jeans is too tight. Why did we use is instead of are? This pair of. So we have a word here, pair, and this pair, not these pairs of. This pair of jeans means one pair of jeans. So we consider it as a singular word. So we use a singular verb with that. This pair of jeans is too tight. So we consider this pair of jeans as one. So we add a word pair to it to make it a one word, to make it one word. Let's take another example. The stairs are very old. The stairs are very old. The flight of stairs. We use another word. The flight of stairs is. Here we use is because we think stairs as a collective noun. The flight of stairs is old. Okay. These pants are too big for me. These pants are too big for me. This pair of pants is. So these pair of pants are too big for me. If we use the word pair, this pair of pants is loose. This pair of pants is loose. So I did not write that on the board, but if we consider a name of a group or a band, for example, the Beatles. The Beatles are. Let's take another band or something. The Superstars are. Yankees are. So word like glasses, stairs, firework. We also consider them as plural words. Let's take the Beatle. The word Beatle in a sentence. The Beatles are a popular group. The Beatles are a popular group. But if we use the word team with that, the team, can we use are? No, the team is popular. The Beatles are popular. The team is popular. We take team as one collective noun. So I'm not going to move forward from here. If I'm going to talk about this anymore, you will get confused. Okay? Just think about the name of the group. The Beatles are popular. The team is popular. That's why I told earlier, learning about singular and plural is not that much easy. There's a lot that we have to learn. Let's look at the nouns on the whiteboard. And there's a special thing about these nouns. They always consider as plural because the nouns on the whiteboard occurs only in plural context. They always belongs to the plural noun category. The words like cattle, people, police, fun, goods, clothes, money. We always use are with that. Cattle are, people are, police are, funds are, goods are, clothes are, money are. We never say one cloth, two clothes. Clothes are. One shirt, one blouse, two blouses. We can make it like plural. But here, these words always consider as plural words. The goods are. When you go to a supermarket or a grocery store, you will see that the goods are on sale. You can tell the goods are on sale. I told you that we never use two clothes, three clothes. They are wrong. Two blouses, three dresses, five skirts. You can use like that. So let's summarize what we learned up to this. How to make a noun plural. We normally add s to most of the nouns. For example, if you want to make car a plural noun, we add s to that word and make it a plural. We can make a noun plural by adding s, es, o, ies. So they are the simplest ways that we can make a word into plural. Sometimes we add ves too. For example, like wife. To make it a plural, we may add es, wives. Knife, knife. To make it a plural word, we add ves, knives. Okay, I will summarize this on the whiteboard again. We can add s to make a word plural. We can add es, ies, or ves. Car, cars. Radio, radios. Toy, toys. So there are some rules that we have to keep in our mind to when we make them plural. But today in this video, I'm not going to talk about those rules. Church, churches. Brush, brushes. So we see the ending word is ch. Here the ending word is sh. So to make them plural, we add es. Baby, babies. Y is here, so we add ies over there. So knife, 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 and we make it plural by adding vs. So there are some simple rules for that, but I'm not going to talk about them in this video, because if I talk about them here, it will make a little bit confused for you. In English language, there are some exemptions than this, because we cannot make each and every word a plural one by adding s, ies, ves, or something here like that. S, es, ies, or ves. So there are some exceptions. For example, if you take the word child, to make it a plural word, we cannot add s, es, ies, or vs. So to make it a plural, we have to completely change that word into children. Child, children. Woman, women. Man, men. So what else we can use? Mouse, mice. So there are some exceptions from this rule. So I will put these words on the whiteboard for your reference. Let's look at these words again. Child, mouse, foot, man, woman. How can we make it plural? We have to use a complete different word for the plural form. Child, children. Mouse, mice. Foot, feet. Man, man. woman, women. We didn't add s, we did not add ies, we did not add vs or anything. We changed the whole word into a complete different one. And I have put two examples here: deer, deer, fish, fish. So this is a special rule. The words like deer, fish, we do not have a separate word for the plural one. Sometimes we use deer as a singular word. Sometimes we use deer as a plural word. Sometimes we use fish as a singular word. Sometimes we use fish as a plural word. I have one fish, maybe I have two fish. Okay, so there should be a clue to use the word, to guess that word, whether it's a singular one or a plural one. In words like deer, fish, the singular and the plural words are same. So let's add some more to this irregular word list. How can we make knife a plural word? Yes, you add vs, knives, leaf, leaves, thief, thieves, shelf, shelves. Very good. Let's take the word tooth. Teeth, man, men. Very good. Foot, feet. Yes, you are right. Child, children. Curriculum, curricula. Woman, women. Exactly, you are right. So I will tell that there are words with 0 plural nouns. What are they? 0 plural nouns. Words like deer, fish, furniture. They don't have a plural word, so we call them 0 plural nouns. Let's take this example. The fish is very beautiful. The fish are very beautiful. Both sentences are correct according to the context. In the first sentence, the fish is very beautiful. In that fish tank, there may be only one fish. And if you use the fish are very beautiful, in that fish tank or bowl, we can see maybe like 2 or 3 fish. So according to the context, it depends on the context. So if we take a sentence like this fish is very colorful. This fish is very colorful. So there's a clue. This means 1. Those fish are very colorful. There's a clue for us. Those, we use those with plural nouns. Those fish are very colorful. This fish is very colorful. That deer is so innocent. In the beginning of the sentence, we have a clue. This goes with 1. These goes with a lot. Those goes with a lot, more than one thing. Before I stop this video, I like to summarize the lesson. When we talk about singular and plural nouns, we have irregular single nouns. Normally we add an s to make a plural noun. Sometimes we have like irregular plural nouns like children, mice. The words are completely different. And there are irregular unchanging nouns like fish, deer, sheep, moose, furniture. Okay, so when you learn about singular plural nouns, it is really helpful for you in your English writing. So please don't think learning about singular and plural noun is very simple. If we take that lesson, singular and plural nouns, we can talk about that lesson for more than 2-3 days. So that's why I told you earlier, I'm not going to include all the rules about singular and plural nouns into this video. I will do another short video on singular and plural nouns after this one, so you can have a clear idea about. I hope that you got a clear idea about singular and plural nouns. Hope to see you again with another video. Bye for now.